Hello and welcome to today's pick a card. I got inspired to do this yesterday evening when I did a reading on the question, are they going to reach out soon? So please check it out. And today's reading will answer the question, are they talking to their friends about me, or maybe friends and family or other people. And yeah, so we do have 6 piles again. Again, it's just going to be a rather short pick a card reading. If you want to, I am doing it more like that's my crush, you're a romantic person, but of course you can apply to this to any situation. If you want to find out, does one of my friends talk about me to my other friends or family members or whatever it is, you can of course apply this to any situation. I am going to read this more love based, but again, it doesn't have to be. Yeah, and as usually, I would ask you to please like, subscribe, and share, and leave comments. I always appreciate them. I am available for personal readings. You find my contact information below, and yeah, please help me growing my channel, and you can actually win a free reading. I'm going to give away 2 free readings once I hit 500 subscribers. Okay, so these are going to be the piles. We do have pile 1 will be amethysts, then this pretty sparkling silver one will be pile 2, this pretty blue and purple one will be pile 3, rose quartz pile 4, the orange calcite, I assume, will be 5, and this dark blue stone number 6. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let's put those away. And we're going to start with pile amethyst. Is your person, or are they, whomever it is, talking to their friends about you, or are they talking behind your back? You could phrase it as well. As usually, I'm going to draw 5 cards, and major arcana cards are going to be yes cards, court cards are going to be no. So if I have more major arcana cards than court cards, it's going to be yes, the other way around a no, and minor arcana cards are going to give me more information. We have a yes. We do have the lovers. We do have the hermits. We've got the 8 of Swords resistance. We've got the Ace of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. So your person is talking to their friends about you, and not. I just said to you friends, right? So maybe your person is talking to your friends to find out some more information. This is what I get here as well. Or they talk to their own friends. Because, well, it is about love. We do have the lovers here. It doesn't have to be romantic love. Of course, this is a person who cares about you. Could be a family member, could be a friend. And they don't talk anything bad about you. I think they just want to learn more about you. With the Hermit is a card that is talking about knowledge, epiphanies, wisdom, also going within themselves. So I think that they also have a good intuition and they're trying to figure you out. And maybe with the Hermit, they feel that there is some special connection, and so they want to know more about you because they feel very, very drawn to you. It could be that this is a soul connection. I mean, we do have the amethyst. The amethyst to me is, of course, the stone of the crown chakra, which could talk about like a higher level connection in some way. You could also check out my readings. Is there telepathy between the two of us? That would make sense when I watch it the spread. I'm talking about higher level connection because we do have the lovers, of course, and the 4 of Wands. And the 4 of Wands is the homecoming after trials, which is typical for a high level soul connections, that you have to learn some lessons, heal old trauma. The only card that is a bit weird to me is the 8 of Swords, the resistance card. Maybe they think you're not completely open and they want to know more. They want to know if you're open for a relationship. That could be something they want to find out. Or it is that sometimes for some of you, I get that your person is talking about you so much that their friends are like, oh no, I can't hear it anymore. And they have this kind of resistance maybe in some kind of way. It doesn't have to be, of course, but it could also be that they do talk about you, but sometimes they're trying to hold back, maybe to process some stuff within themselves, because the Hermit again is a very kind of like introverted card. It is a card that is talking about inner knowledge, inner processes, you could say. And also I get that your person is trying to digest everything that they get, and I think they're trying to observe you not only in the physical but also in the metaphysical realm and the 5D realm. Maybe that they don't do it consciously, that it's just their soul that is telling them stuff about you, or that they just know stuff about you. And maybe you have wondered, why does this person know this about me? And it's nothing that they could have known talking to friends. It is just something that their own insight gave them. But I think this person really wants to have a beginning, or if you already were involved, a new beginning with you. Maybe that is another reason why why your person is talking about you. Again, also if it's a friendship, then they may want something new energies, because we do have the Ace of Pentacles. Aces often talk about new beginnings, but it could also be, of course, a friend that you've had for a while, since it is Earth, and Earth is something that is grounded and rooted. Maybe it is a friend, if we're not talking about love, or family member that hasn't seen you in a long time. Could be several reasons, of course. Could also be maybe because of distance. Maybe one of you moved away and there is a physical distance, and your person kind of wants to see you again. With the homecoming cards, the Four of Wands is again union, coming home, seeing somebody again. And with this card, the resistance, maybe you want to connect in the physical, but you can't, because maybe you cannot travel right now. That could be one thing. And so that this may be another point where this resistance may come in for some of you. However, this person would like to see you, and this person would like to start a relationship in any form. Again, if it's a friendship, then we're talking about friendship. If it's a family member, we're talking about a good family relationship. Or if it's love with the lovers, of course, we're talking about this person kind of wants to come to union. However, with the resistance, there is one aspect of holding back for now, till there is more knowledge. With the Hermit, your person maybe wants to connect more knowledge, whether this is something that could last, whether you have the same kind of feelings, what do you feel for them. So this is I think what your person wants to find out. And as said in the beginning, maybe this person is trying to find it out by talking to somebody that you both know, or they're talking to their friends that they want to find out more about you, because they may think that you're their person, or that you're somebody who's very special, that you are somebody where they can have like this long-lasting new beginning relationship with. So yeah, this is what I get for Pile Amethyst. It's a lovely reading. I mean, the Lovers and the Four of Wands. This is pretty amazing spread. And the Ace of Pentacles, of course, and I like the Hermit too. So this is the only card. This is not a bad card. It's just like, of course, not the most harmonious, but it's not really as bad as, I don't know, Tower or something like that. There's just some form of holding back. And again, this might be just because your person is not clear yet about what you feel or how they should approach you. But as soon as they know, as soon as they have this download, this insight, these epiphanies, whatever it is, they are coming forward, because again, they do want this union, new beginning with you. So congratulations, pile number 1. If it resonated, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And leave a comment, of course, as well, especially if you want to win a free reading. And you can reach out to me for personal readings. I would appreciate it. So let's go to... This deck is so new that it's slippery. Let's check number 2. Okay. So pile number 2, is your person talking behind your back about you? Are they talking about you? Are they talking to their friends? As I said in pile number 1, doesn't have to be romantic. It could be like, if you're wondering, do you have a friend that is talking behind your back, or family member? But of course also a love connection. Are they talking about you? And of course you want to know what, right? Yes, they are. Okay, they are. Another yes. Okay, this might be somebody you have been involved with, an ex-person, ex-spouse, ex-friend, or somebody that you may have had a fight with, or something ended, or for some of you it's not even that. For some of you it was like you met and there was something quick that happened, because the Tower doesn't always have to be something that is very bad. It can sometimes be something that is just happening very quickly and is overwhelming you in some kind of way. But I get for most of you that this might be in a former friend or spouse or situationship, and things have ended with the Tower, probably not on the best terms. And then we have the Resurrection card right away, meaning this person wants to have a new beginning with you. The Resurrection card is that person, wants to leave old stuff behind and really start with new energies. This person may talk to a female person about you. Of course, it could also be that your person is a female, or this female could represent you. And then if it represents you, it means that your person sees you as the Mother of Pentacles, which is basically somebody who's down to earth, somebody that you can build something long lasting with. And that there is something that they see you like somebody really stable, someone that they can trust. But I do get the sense that there has been some kind of fight, because we do have the Peace card here, and the Peace card also implies some form of apology or making peace after you've had a fallout. However, right now this person is still holding back, so I don't know if this person is actually taking action even though they really want to. In that case, I would suggest you to check out one of my other readings, or something like what do they feel for me right now, because there I analyze what is going to happen as well, or whether you should maybe try to send them a sign. I do have a reading called Should I Send Them a Sign via social media, and this means that maybe you should, if you want to contact them, if you have the feeling you should contact them, okay, you can do that too, of course. If it feels right, maybe I should do a reading next about should I contact them. Yeah, we'll do that. So check out, click the bell icon, and you will be informed once I upload the video should I contact them, if it does resonate. However, this is I have a reading called Should I Send Them a Sign via social media, which means just like posting a song, for example, that could be a message to your person, just something that could imply to them it's safe for you to contact me, because maybe your person is scared that if they contact you that there will be more fighting, and maybe your person still has this kind of resistance to apologize, because for some of you both behaved in a way that was not so good. So your person may think that, okay, I would apologize, but I need my person to apologize as well. They have done me wrong too. So that could be another thing they're talking about. I also think they want to know whether you're, basically if you're open to receiving this kind of apology or having a new start. And this new start doesn't have to be romantically. Again, please check out another reading if this is strictly romantically. For some of you, maybe it is more a friendship way, because I don't see any big emotional cards, cup cards, lovers, etc. So this new beginning, of course, could imply to friendship, but also it could apply to a love situationship. But if you want to find out more, Adi going to actually reach out. I have a reading called are they going to reach out? So you can check that one out, because this is only, are they talking to my friends about to their friends or friends about me. And we do have a yes here, because we have two yes cards, one no card, and it is has a lot to do about wanting to make peace with you, and wanting to start new, especially after there has been some kind of fight. However, there's this last card. This is why I'm not sure whether they're going to do it or not, because of this resistance. So please check out the reading. Are they going to reach out if you're interested in that? Maybe they're also talking to a friend group. If you have friends in common, that maybe they can, what is the right word, like interfere in a good way to create peace between the two of you, or three of you, maybe a group of people as well. But they do see you in a good light with the Mother of Pentacles here, and again, they do want peace. It's they do care about you, and they talk nice about you. Maybe if they talk bad, then because something did happen, and they're telling, yeah, this and that happened, I've done this, she's done that, or he's done that. But overall, they don't talk bad about you with these cards. I mean, if they would have a bad opinion about you, then they wouldn't have this urge to make peace, or wishing for peace and just harmony again. So yeah, that was you, number 2. If it resonated, please like, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment, especially if you want to win a free reading. And you can contact me for personal readings as well. Bye-bye, number 2. Bye, number 3. This pretty stone. Let's see whether your person talks about you, and of course this can mean your love interest, ex-partner, but it could also, of course, mean do I have friends that talk about me, or family members? We will see. So do they talk about you, and what are they saying if they do? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. As usually, if I have more major arcana cards than court cards, it's a yes. More court cards than major arcana cards would be a no, and minor arcana cards are just going to give me more information. Oops. Okay. So we have no court cards and no major arcana cards, so we don't have a clear yes and we don't have a clear no, which means it is something in between. And what would something in between mean? That they do talk about you, but very rarely, or they have in the past but stop now? Okay, I'm sorry, this is not the nicest pile. Trigger warning, but you see the cards yourselves, right? I mean, I am always very honest. That is very important to me. And I would like to point out that if you're about to hear something that you don't like, you can change it. You can manifest something differently, because we only get mirrored the energy we are putting out. And if you think something about a person like, oh, they're a cheating person, then they will have to stay a cheating person, and the universe will send you the next cheating person, because you have cheating energy inside of you. And by cheating, I don't mean that you are a cheater. Could be, maybe you did cheat. That could be something that is going on here. However, if you do think that people cheat, maybe because you have experienced it and you have not forgiven that yet and healed that, then you still have the energy of being cheated inside of your own body, which would mean that the universe can only send people to you who would cheat on you. Or if you think somebody's a narcissist and you put them on, make them a narcissist basically, then the universe has to confirm that. Which means, of course, if you switch your focus, if you try to work out those old beliefs and thought patterns, you do create a different outcome. If not with this person, then with the next, of course. However, this is not a very nice pile. I'm so sorry, because yeah, we do have this card that is talking about something that like rejection or something that you wanted to do. Failure, basically. This is failure. This is Unheil. What does it mean? Like something like doom. It's not really doom, but something like that. Oh, this word is like something that is spoiled, rotten, and there we have strength, but this card is talking about wanting to fight and wanting to hurt, maybe. And this card is nice. It's the Nine of Pentacles, growth. The Seven of Swords in this case, in this deck, I always see it as rejection because we have Odin, and it also said kind of basically like Odin who got rejected, something like that. He wanted to get to this girl and he got rejected. So this could mean that your person feels like you rejected them. Or in other decks, and I usually don't ever get it, but what I got here is in many other decks, the Seven of Swords means cheating, betraying. So there seems like something happened between of you when it comes to cheating, betraying, not being honest, and your person is just trying to, if they were the ones who did that, they don't want to face it, they're trying to run away. If you were the one who did that, they just want to run away from you. And this card to me is a card that is talking about, I always call it the depression card, the drugs, or the what is the word, addiction and depression card. And the sirens, you probably know the myth, they let people drown, and this is water, and water of course is drowning in some kind of emotions. That is why I see it as like a depression card. And you see her harp has like a skull on it. I never noticed this before. A skull can talk about wanting to end something, wanting to leave this behind and get to the light at the end of the tunnel. So I think your person either got out of this and they stopped talking about you because they got over it, or they pushed it aside and they don't want to talk to you ever again, or they get mad whenever they think of you. This card is a card that is talking about wanting to fight. You see, his sword is bloody, and he wants to rip off this twig in order probably to beat somebody with it. Doesn't have to be that literal, of course, but this card is talking about fighting, arguing, being hurt, wanting to hurt. And this is a very nice card though, but this can talk about being happily single, being self-sufficient, being happy on your own. So yeah, we don't have a clear yes, Ali, talking about you, so it's not a yes, it's not a clear no either. What would be in between? Either they did talk but stopped, or they hardly ever do it, and when they do, they kind of like get really upset, or people around them get upset because maybe people saw that you two were not good for one another and that you were dragging each other down. Again, there may have been some form of lying, manipulation, cheating on either side, and it just didn't end well. Maybe if your person was the one who cheated, they know that they really, really hurt you very, 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 very bad with this depression card, addiction card, and that well, maybe you gave them some shit about it. Well, if they did, then rightfully so, right? Hopefully you didn't get physical, but yeah, your person, there is just nothing harmonious here except for the last card that is talking about getting more in a harmonious energy, but it's not getting harmonious together, it is getting harmonious on your own, being happy and self-sufficient on your own. So yeah, if this is about a friendship and you feel like are they talking behind their back about you, then again, I don't think that they do talk about you much. But we don't have a clear nose, so there has been some talking. Yeah, and it's not good talk. I'm sorry. So beware of this person, either way, because it does seem to be toxic, and I don't like that word, but it seems to be somewhat toxic, honestly. I mean, look at those cards. They're not pretty cards. None of them, except for the last one, the I am happy within myself. I don't need anybody else to be happy card. So if these people or this person is still around you, I would urge you to more distance yourself. And also, as said it in the beginning, check out your own frequency, your own vibration, because we can only attract what we vibrate. Meaning, if you want to attract something else, change your own frequency, heal your old wounds. Ho'oponopono would be a good method. Do listen to Abraham Hicks, for of course, or whomever, when it comes to manifesting, because you deserve better and you can manifest something completely else, because this is bullshit. This is not nice energy, and nobody deserves this. You deserve to get out of this as well, to get to the end of the tunnel. And again, you can change this. Either when you raise your frequency, people around you have to change as well, and then this would not happen again. Or Spirit would take those people away from you and replace them with people who are a much better fit. If you have a high frequency, then spirits can only send high frequency people into your life, at least in your close proximity. I'm not talking about that guy from the supermarket store where you go shopping. I'm talking about people that are really around you. But yeah, if you are mad, sorry, my throat chakra is blocking. If you are mad, and it's important for you to forgive as well, because if you get mad whenever you think about a person, or depressed, first of all, then this person is not good for you, and you should distance yourself. I mean, I can't decide for you. You have to decide for yourself. I can only give you advice. But it looks like then you should distance yourself from that person, because that person is no good for you. But at the same time, work on that vibration. You should distance yourself from that vibration. Okay? I'm sorry, pile number 3. This was really a rough pile. However, I hope I could help you in some kind of way. Sometimes it is better to have a harsh truth than a sweet lie. And yeah, if you want help, you can reach out if you want a personal reading, including coaching, of course, or turn to somebody else, whomever you trust. But please do work on those vibrations, because you will make yourself a much nicer life. Okay? And yeah, sorry, pile number 3. I am so sorry. Let's get to pile number 4, the rose quartz pile. Let's see, does your person talk to their friends about you? Oh, that didn't work. They're just so new and slippery. They're really slippery. It's hard to shuffle. Okay. Pile rose quartz. I'm going to draw 5 cards. More major arcana cards than court cards are going to be a yes. The other way around, a no. And minor arcana cards are just going to give me more information about your situation. Okay. We do have the Chariot, which is a yes card. We've got the Sun of Wands, which is a no. And 3 minor arcana cards. So your person, it's not a clear yes and it's not a clear no. Your person, I would say, does talk about you sometimes, but not frequently, because we don't have a clear yes, but we don't have a clear no either. So I think, yes, they do talk about you, but not very often, or they stopped. And the reason is not a bad reason at all, because I do see love. We have the Ace of Cups here. We have the 6 of Cups, which is another very sweet card. We have the 2 of Swords in this deck. It's the offer, and it's peace, making peace. And then we do have the Sun of Wands, which is a kind of like a sexual card, but also a card of taking action. And then a Chariot, of course, going forward. So I think your person is not talking too much about you, because maybe they're not that good talking about love in general. Maybe there's somebody who rather wants to go through that stuff by themselves and come to their own conclusions. Um, Maybe some people, this card could talk a bit about stress, got annoyed when they were talking about you too much, so they stopped. But it's not bad at all. This person has feelings for you and they want to progress with you. If it's love, they do want a new beginning, or it's just like Ace of Cups is a true love card. Six of Cups, another very pretty emotional card. So your person has feelings even if they don't talk to you, talk about you often. Yeah, they do want to approach you. However, the Two of Swords, I do have a reading that is called Are They Going to Reach Out Soon? You could check it out if you are interested in it, because this is not Are They Going to Reach Out Soon? They want to, but this is not, I cannot determine in this reading if they are going to do it. Please check out another reading. But yeah, your person again feels very attracted to you sexually, emotionally, wants to do stuff with you, doesn't do stuff, I didn't imply sex. I mean, yeah, that too, but also like just meeting you, seeing you, whatever you like to do, going for walks, going to the theater. I may seem very boring to you, going to the movies, whatever you like doing, and just hanging out maybe. Even though this is more like an active card, like meeting friends. So if it's not a clear yes, they don't talk to you about you often, please don't see it as they are not interested, because they're very interested. I mean, those are amazing cards, all of them, all of them. It just, yeah, they just don't talk to you about. But I get it. I don't talk about my twin flame often. I hardly ever do. I told my best friend, like, not a little less than 1.5 years after I first encountered my twin flame, I told her about it. Because I'm kind of secretive. Maybe your person has strong Scorpio energy, like I'm a Mars in Scorpio and Moon Pluto trine. I'm not the one who's constantly talking about stuff like that. Um, yeah, it took me like almost 1.5 years to first tell my friend about there's something like twin flames, and I've met that person, and she still doesn't really know about who it is, though I never told her about how exactly I met him. The second time I met him, or third time, she knows I met this guy 3 times. That's what she knows. So I get it. Not everybody like talks about their really private stuff, and it's not that I don't trust my best friend. I do. It just I guess I want to be in union before I really talk about it. To me, it is like a very internal, it's a journey, and it is my own journey with my twin. And I personally don't want the energies of other people getting too mixed up in it. I don't want people to tell me, oh, twin flames is not gonna work, da 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 da. It's like, no, I'm kind of like shielding myself from. Not that my best friend would ever talk bad about. Not, she wouldn't. She wouldn't. I trust her. I trust her. It is just something that is sacred to me, and I think your person may be very similar to that, as like that as well. You know, and I'll be very selective whom they talk to, because again, it's not a clear yes or a clear no. So that might be a third option. For example, for me, I did talk about my twin flame journey from the beginning, but with people who were very much into spirituality and who knew about like twin flames. Like my best friend is open when I talk about that kind of stuff. She's very open and curious and asking questions, so she's not rejecting that, but she never really got into that kind of stuff herself. So I chose very few people who kind of got what I was talking about. So maybe we don't have a clear, we have one yes, one no, because maybe a person is not somebody who's opening up to everybody, like walking around talking to everyone. Maybe they have like one specific person that sometimes they share with, and they're not just very talkative when it comes to their private love life. That could be something. So please don't be offended when it's not a clear yes, because still, I mean, it's love, okay? It's the Ace of Cups. Or if you're talking about a friend, then that person is your friend. That person loves you in a friendship, platonic way. However, they just don't talk that much about you, and if they do, they talk very nice about you. I mean, that's all very sweet. It's, you would say, if it's like a love related, that you're hot and sexy, that you're beautiful. And if it's a friend, they would talk more about how they like doing stuff with you. It's a very energetic card. How that you're very sweet and nice and loving person. So this person would talk good about you, whomever it is. But again, either they talk about you very rarely, they stopped maybe after a while because it is a internal journey for them. You have to carry it, which could imply some kind of journey. Or they don't talk about you to several people. Maybe they have like one or two close confidants. How do you say? It's like people they confide in. So they wouldn't talk often, and not to many people. They would be very careful to open up, and be careful to whom they are opening up. I hope this made sense to you, pile number 4. Please let me know. And if it did resonate, please like, subscribe, and share. And of course, I am available for pervert readings. Oh my god, for private readings. But I do have some sex readings online, so if you want to check them out, by Rose Quartz. I never have made one of those sexual readings for a client though, so that would be something new. I don't know how comfortable I would be doing that for one specific person. Private readings, I offer them. Anyway, already called it Calcite. Hello, pile number 5. Okay, let's see. Does your person talk about you? And again, as usually, I'm going to draw 5 cards. And major arcana cards are going to be a yes. Minor arcana cards are going to be a no. And, no, sorry, court cards are going to be a no. If I have more court cards than major arcana cards. And minor arcana cards are just going to give me more information about your situation. And as usually, I would like to point out that I am available for private readings. This time I said it right. And you can book a private reading with me. Just check out my information below. And of course, I would appreciate if you would help me growing my channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Okay, here we do have a no. We don't have any yes cards, no major arcana cards, but we have 2 no cards. So it's a no, they're not talking about you. Let me check that. I get different scenarios. Yeah. For some of you, it's not the main scenario. For some of you, your person has deep feelings for you with the Father of Cups, but the Father of Cups on the downside cannot always talk about their emotions, so they don't really like talking about it to anybody. They're kind of like keeping it closed and just thinking about you quite a lot though. With this card, it's, you see him sitting there in this thinking pose, planning, knowing that something needs to change. We have the 2 ways here, and they want to leave the old way behind to get to the new, but they know that something has to end first. And maybe if they're shy, they know that it takes a lot of strength for them to leave their old ways behind because they're scared of getting burned. But they know that they want to have a new beginning, to trust their intuition more. And this is the Moon is the emotional card, so that they have to step more into their emotions and then leaving again something behind and moving towards another way, moving towards you, crossing again the water, crossing the emotions, and then be able to come towards you with a new beginning. So this is for some of you. Your person does not talk about emotions in general, and they know that that is not good. I think they're actually suffering that they're not able to do it. I think they know that this is actually harming them and that they need to open up more. But with this scenario, again, I get this overthinking. They're very much in their head, even though they are in their emotions. They just cannot express, and they wonder how. Like, how? What can I do to actually do this? So this would be one scenario. For others of you, I get that this person doesn't talk about you because they left you behind. For some of you, they noticed that this is not going anywhere. They had their feelings, but they decided that that they want to take another path, and again leaving something old behind, starting a new beginning. And then we have the Ace of Wands again, which is talking about wanting to start a new life. So again, this could be two possibilities. If you want to find out which one it is, please check out one of my readings. What do they feel for me? Because I sense really two things. It's two things. And what is clear is, I mean, this is the topic of this reading. Are they talking about me? And it's a no. It's a clear no. Two no cards. They don't talk about you. But I cannot really tell you why. If it's just because they're really shy when it comes to emotions, and they have a hard time opening up, or because for them this is a thing of the past, and so they don't talk about something that is done for them, because they are more focusing on their new beginning. To get more clarity on that, again, please check out another reading. I cannot answer that with this spread. It could be both scenarios. So if you want a more in-depth reading, please check out another reading. But to answer the question, are they talking about you? It's a no. It's an obvious no. I'm sorry. It's that plain. There is not much more to say. But I do want to say, as I always want to point out, that if you do still love this person, then you can manifest that person coming back, and that you are getting this new beginning with them, this passionate new beginning. That this King of Cups, who has so much troubles vocalizing what he feels, to actually get more into his passionate energy and going forward. And this is the willpower card, channeling that emotion into action, and you can manifest that. So if you are shocked, like, oh no, this person is not talking about me, okay, but maybe this person is actually trying to leave me behind, again, you can manifest a different outcome. You only get what you send out vibrationally. So if you send out vibrationally, like if you had the feeling, oh, my person's already gone and they're not talking to me, then that is what you're manifesting, of course, that your person is growing more and more distance and is not going to talk to you, approach you. So you can change your energy and change the outcome. That is very, very important. So you can have this passionate new beginning. So you can actually choose to be in the first scenario once you adjust your own energy. If you are staying in the energy of, no, my person doesn't want me and they're not reaching out ever and it's not gonna happen, then of course this is what you'll manifest, and your ways will part. I mean, we have the parting of ways here basically, and your ways are going to part. So sorry, Orange Calcite, it's a obvious no. I hope it did help you anyway. Again, please check out Manifesting. You can check out, for example, Abraham Hicks. Neville Goddard is whom I like best. And listen to those recordings with your headphones. for example, daily while cooking, while doing dishes, doing laundry, whatever it is, and just listen to things like this on a regular basis, because you it only gets sunken in, or you reprogram yourself if you do it again and again and again. So all the best to you, orange calcite pile. And we're going to go to pile number 6. Okay, pile number 6 is your person talking about you. Okay, I drew 5 cards. If I have more major arcana cards than court cards, it's going to be a yes. The other way around is going to be no. And minor arcana cards are just going to give me more information. And as usually, please like, subscribe, and share. If you want to win a personal reading, just leave a comment and subscribe and like, please. And then you can win a reading with me. Of course, you can book a personal reading as well. And please check out my other content too. Okay. It's an obvious yes, because you have 3 yes cards and no cards. Your person obviously talks about you. What are they saying? They are saying that they want to commit to you, that you're somebody who's very special to them, that they feel a very strong connection, but also that you bringing up stuff that they have oppressed. This card, to me, I always call it the karma clearing card, and it's very important to me. Karma is nothing that has to do with any form of punishment. It's only something that is out of balance and that needs to be balanced. So it would be stuff that has been oppressed and not healed. And with this card, we're getting the opportunity to heal stuff. And then we have 2 cards that are talking about new beginnings. We have this card, the resurrection card. It's talking about having a new beginning. I think in other decks it would be judgment. And then we do have the Empress. And the Empress, I always call it pregnancy card, meaning that there is a new beginning growing. And also they see you as the Empress, or at least as, if you're a man, at least as somebody who is very much in their power, and they have very high, they hold you in very, very high regards, and they see you as somebody that where they can like have a very long lasting relationship with, because we do have the 10 of Pentacles, and that is a card talking about your happy ever after, long lasting, not just emotional but also in the physical. And you can also tell that this person, he does not want the other person get away. So it's like, I'm holding on to you, I want you in my life, I don't want you to go, I don't want you to leave, I don't want you to be with anybody else. Don't worry, I don't get it like as in a toxic energy, okay? It just, if you love somebody, of course you want to be with them, right? So this person is like, yeah, I want them to myself, I want them to be with me, I don't want them to go. Maybe you already are in a relationship and that they're scared because of this phase where you are maybe both. It has to be both usually, right? I mean, it's mirroring. You cannot, it has to be both who are in some form confronted with old stuff that is coming up, and which is of course not easy. It's not fun. Nobody likes to go through their old trauma and heal it, right? So maybe you are already in a relationship and they worry that you are going to get away because of all this drama going on, and they're like, no, I want to hold on to my person, I don't want them to leave me, I want to have my happy end with them. And also, of course, this card can talk about marriage. So maybe your person is talking to others like, yeah, I see that this is going to evolve and I want to marry that person eventually. That could be, of course, the case as well. And however, they see you as somebody whom they want in their life for a long time. If you're talking about friendship, that would be the same. They see you as somebody who's very special, somebody they feel connected to, because the karma card, again, karma, I don't mean it in a bad way at all, it's just something that is unhealed. But close soulmates usually bring that up, that stuff that is not healed. So that implies that there is a connection, and your person is talking about that. Your person maybe sees you like, oh, I have been through so much stuff in my life, and now I feel like with this person I can have a new beginning, and I can have something that I've never had before, and something that is maybe going to last for forever. Maybe I found my forever person. So your person acknowledges that there is some difficulties with this card. However, this is a very good card, even if it does imply that there is some difficulties, because it is the healing of old trauma. And even though it's not fun when old trauma is resurfacing, am I saying that right? Is coming up, it is still very, very important to clear it. And that is what you do to your person, or what your person is doing to you, basically. And I was talking about marriage. Of course, the Empress could also be the pregnant woman. So they're talking about, yeah, I can see a future with that person, maybe having the wedding, having the children and all of that. And again, if you're talking about a friendship, then your person still wants you in their life and have something very long lasting, because they think that they can have a lot of fun with you, and that is, yeah, that there is a special connection, and they don't want you to leave or go. So whether this is a new or old or reconciled situation, because this can be something, it's new energy with the child being born, of course, but it also, it's rebirth, could be that it is something from the past coming back, having a new beginning with you, a person that they know, of course. Or it's just a new life for them in general, that they see that they can finally have with you, that finally they get to be happy too with somebody like you. So yeah, they are talking about you, and they are talking very, very good about you. Even if they acknowledge that sometimes there may have been some difficulties coming up, they are talking very good about you, and they see you as somebody where they can build a long, long lasting future with. If it's friendship or if it's romantically, that's up to you. But yeah, it's, your person is talking about you. Congratulations, but in a very, very good way. So I hope this helped. Again, please like, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment. If you want to win a free reading, leave a comment. And please check out my other content and be happy. Bye bye.